Hello everyone, this is Shotokan War coming to you from a game of League of Legends, playing as Riven. Wait, Riven? Not Wukong? What the heck is wrong with you, Shotokan? I thought Wukong was your main. Yes, well, believe it or not, I do change champions every now and then, and lately I've been playing as Riven. She is quite entertaining. If you build her right, she can be quite fearsome. So, I did play a couple other games as different champions as well as they came out free. I played a couple as Maokai, no really good ones there. Um, Although there were a couple I could have put on, were just mainly high assist, which I usually go for the big tank guys. What else did I play? Oh yeah, I played as Brand for a bit, just trying a new AP guy. Not bad. Brand is pretty good. I just have to work on my timing for uh, for some of his attacks there. I haven't really used a lot of skill shot champions yet, so I have to work on some of those. Although I did get some good shots with those. Oh, this was a fail right off the start. I should have been paying attention more. Could have saved Volibear there. He wasn't mad at me about it, so I guess I have to say that's alright then. It's just early in the game, so we do bounce back, believe it or not. So, yeah, Riven. I'm liking her. As you can notice, I'm not using the Battle Bunny Riven skin, that stupid thing. I This is the redeemed Riven skin, I do believe. Yeah, it's the only skin that I thought actually kind of fit Riven, considering her lore and everything. Trying to make amends for all the stuff she's done and everything. Um, Battle Bunny doesn't fit Riven really. Like her persona, it doesn't seem like the whole sexified type deal like some of the other champions have been that are very have minute amounts of clothing, Severe, Morgana, etc., etc. So just the whole Riven's entire persona didn't fit that, and the whole redeemed Riven skin fit it perfectly. So that's why I get it. And the same kind of goes with Wukong. The reason I chose the general Wukong skin is because Wukong is always striving to be the best, and when it comes to military ranks, general is the top. Even though now there are tons of different ranks of general, but back in the day, if you were a general, you're el numero uno, as to say. So that's why I chose that skin for Wukong, and it looks badass. So more about Riven. I use a build that I have found online, and I'll link it on the bottom. Well, I don't generally just use the build blindly. I have modified it in times of certain areas. Like one game, I built her quite, well, not hugely tanky, but tanky enough where I used Warmogs and Thornmail, and it did it quite enough that she had lots of health and enough armor that she could take quite a bit, and the rest of the build was pretty much for attack damage, which you'll see in the build. So she could hit like a truck, and she could take a lot. And the shield, that helps a lot as well with her E. Helps quite a bit with that, the initiation. So yeah, so there's another Volibear on the other team on that game, and those were his words himself. Takes a lot and hits like a truck. When he was seeing me, he was actually turning around and kind of running. It's quite funny. Even with his heal thing, I could get him down quite a bit, and that's why he turned tail. I enjoy playing with Volibears, against and with, because to play against a good Volibear is quite a bit of fun if you get the entire team ganging up on him, just to see how they do everything, because good Volibear players are quite scary. This Volibear I'm playing with right now, laning bottom, he's pretty good. He saved my ass a couple times, and I tried to save his ass here. It didn't work, but I did avenge him. Twofold. That was pretty funny. and I think he enjoyed that too. So I couldn't save Volibear, but I did do my best to avenge him and freed the lane up to push a little bit. So how do I play Riven? I use the E a lot. I usually take 1 point in her Q first, then I go to the her W, because even off the start you don't need the dash right away. You can get in close with the Q and then you can use the W and then attack a couple times. Then when you get the E, it's more the initiation point of it because you have the shield, so you can take a little bit of early damage if they target you with some stuff first. Use the W, get the stun and the massive amounts of damage that thing puts out, and then you can use your Q from there. I know I've seen on here that when I use my Q, it's 1, 2, 3 all right at once, and some people may crucify me for that, saying, no, it has to be 1 auto attack, 2 auto attack, 3 auto attack. But for some reason, for certain reasons, I like doing the 3 at once, because you get up in the grill and they somewhat tend to panic because they don't know what you're going to do because you're up so close, and with Riven's W, suddenly they're taking a huge amount of damage, they don't know what's going on, and then they just kind of run, and then that's when you can use your E and follow up, or if it's starting to get a little dicey, use your E and get out of there. Because if you use your E to initiate, get in there with the shield, and then use your W, by the time you finish your combo, the W and then the Q, and attack maybe a couple times, you can get out of there, and your E should be it should be cooled down so you can get out of there easily. Her ult boosts her attack a lot. So if you're going to get into a big fight, use your ult and then finish them off like so. Haha. It's I enjoy it. It's the twofold. It's the twofold ult. It's the up close, hello, I'm super buff now, and then you're trying to run away, oh sorry, I'm not letting that happen. And then we got Gangplank just kind of hopping along up top there. This Gangplank was pretty fun to play against, actually. He, after a while, he was just kind of going after me, mainly because I killed him a lot. So, I did use Ignite, I didn't kill him. This is when we first kind of started talking back and forth to each other here, is after that little engagement. It's, he'll say in the chat, I think he said he survived by 10 health, and I believe it, considering the amount that I saw he was when he was leaving. He must have eaten an orange or something like to sustain him, but they were so close. It's games like this. It was a fun game where my team was awesome. The Jax was really good. It was played by a player I met in a game previous who was impressed by my Riven playing ability. Because I think in the last game before that we lost, but I went like 11 or 12 and 5 and something like that, considering how fed the enemy team was by our Rise. Oh, that Rise. But even though we did manage to push them back a bit, we did still lose, but I managed to do quite good. And apparently it impressed a few people, including the Jax player. So, who is played by Andy is here. Yes. So shout out to Andy is here, who is quite a good Jax player, and you'll see that he actually, at one point in the game, went up mid, and there's both Alistair and Warwick there. They're full health, and they're hitting a turret, and they had quite a few minions around it, but went up there solo and knocked them away, which was interesting. So quite a bit of respect for that. And I should have been more on the top there, like how I said before, how Volibear, the throw is quite handy. I should have stayed up there and waited for that. I should have known better. Probably could have had Yi at that point. And yeah, this is kind of I don't know what I was doing. It was just a combination of bad ideas. I probably shouldn't have retreated. So now I'm going up this way, seeing if I can go help Volibear, as I didn't really help him out before. And here comes Yi. I noticed this could be kind of bad, kind of quickly. So I dash, wait, see if I can ambush him. Fortunately, it didn't do as much damage as I was hoping to do. So I see all these guys coming, so I'm retreating. Even though I do leave Jax, he does kill Yi, and I'm pretty sure he survives. So do I. So that was kind of lucky. I'm glad I got out of there quick. So her Q can be pretty good for riding. Riven can be pretty jukey if you give her the chance. Between the Q and her E, and if you have a flash or anything like that, you can get away from quite a bit. And here is when Gangplank gets really angry at me. As you'll see right there. That was a funny kill. I enjoyed that. I'm also trying to work on more of my map perception, trying to look at the map a little bit more as well. I had quite a problem with getting, I guess I could call it lane vision, but I pretty much just looked at my lane and nothing else on screen, and didn't really look at the map at all, so I didn't know what my team was doing, if there's a gank coming down. It was pretty bad, as everybody will know. Oh, here's what I was talking about before. I don't know why I scrolled down. Yeah, pretty much just makes both of them go off, even though they're both full health. So, well, Warwick was pretty less than full health after that. But it was good. I enjoyed watching that. That was pretty sweet. So, I don't know how much is left in this game. There's still quite a bit to go here. So I think that's it for kills for me. From then on, it's pretty much just assists and getting guys down to low health, but for some reason not finishing off. Like here, I was angry because that should have hit. That was a fail for me on my ult. Just shot right in between them. I need to work on not retreating as much as I do, because Gangplank could have gone down, I think. At this point, I definitely needed to retreat. So, that's a little bit better.
Learn from your mistakes.
As you can see, Gangplank just wants my butt. And not in a good way. Well, actually, I don't think there is any good way for that. What the hell am I saying? So, yeah, as you can see, if you take a look at the build, he goes for Mercury Treads, I think, but I prefer Berserker's Greaves for both Wukong and Riven, since they are melee and their base is usually attack damage. I go for... You need to have some attack speed on there. I have one attack per cycle when you can have almost 2 attacks per cycle. That's not quite the correct phrasing, but that's how I think of it. If you attack once, but you can attack twice in the time that it usually takes you to attack once if you don't have any speed enhancement on there. So I'm also thinking of another part on there is Bloodthirster. I might be thinking of substituting that with Infinity Edge. Sure, you lose the little bit of heal that you get from Bloodthirster, but you do get a little bit more attack damage, and you get critical strike chance, which is pretty big, especially if you get up high. Like the one Wukong build I did where it was pure attack speed and critical chance, you could see how much crits can help you out. I won't go full crit. I'm going to keep pretty well true to the build, and well, I think I might be changing up a bit more to go tanky, so more war mogs instead of archangels, armor, and thorn mail as well, because that worked very, very well that one game for me. So yeah, Infinity's Edge, Zip Bloodthirster, and Warmogs and Thorn Mail, plus the other ones. I think I'm going to keep the Mallet, just because it's more health, and a slow on enemies would be very nice. So I think I'm going to keep that. We'll see about the rest of it, see how I change it up. But in general, it's a very good build. If you want to test it out, do it for sure. All credit goes to that. All credit goes to him. So, what other champions I've been trying? I don't know, not many. I tried Warwick, quick. Not a bad game. I only used it in a bot game because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I don't want to screw my team over in a real game with him if I don't know what I'm doing. He seems interesting. I might give him a try later on, but no promises there. I might try another game with Brand. And definitely a few more games with Wukong. Oh, come on. There we go. That boy Holder. So, as you can see, the amount of damage that you can do with Riven is quite entertaining. The other thing I like about her, no mana. No mana is pretty good. Some people might say that's not fair, like for Garen and stuff like that, but she does balance out quite well, because the only spell ability that does ridiculous amounts of damage is her W. It does the most damage out of all of her abilities. The other ones are pretty much like the dash, and well, except for her ult. Her ult can be pretty powerful too. Her Q, the first two strikes aren't as powerful as the last one, and the last one is a knockback effect. So it more does to disorient, if anything else, from what I see, because you got some chick flipping around with a giant sword and comes smashing down. All of a sudden you're 3 feet farther away from her. Takes you a second to really get a hold of what's going on, especially in a team fight. So that's pretty good for that. Then of course, so as you see here, boom, damage, fun. But I should have flashed in and finished him off with a couple of other things, because by the time, as you saw, by the time all that was done, I had my stuff back. So the cooldowns once you get higher levels are quite small, especially for the dash. So you can get in and out of places quite quickly with that, which is really good. And that was a fail. Oh well, didn't do too much on me there. So, what else? Video's getting kind of close here. So, there's a good example of the shield. Shielded away and the turret hit me, but it only took off the shield and didn't do anything else to me. So, yeah, the shield can get, on the higher levels, the shield can get quite big, which is really good for escaping team fights once everybody gets huge and massive and scary. Do I get anyone here? No. See, that's why I love Volibear, because you can single out that one guy and then get the heck out of there. Go Jax, go. And just because Alistair is standing right there, why not hit him with that? So we're coming pretty close to the end here. Next couple of videos, I might do fairly more. bad English. I might do quite a few more LOL videos. I haven't played World of Tanks for a bit, and I've started playing EVE Online, so it's very possible you might see a video on that every now and then. Maybe not one in the next little bit, but soon you might see one. But in the meantime, I'll be doing more League of Legends because I want to get back into this. So, until next time guys, have a good one, and I will talk to you later.